G'day guys, ZiggyD here and welcome back for another video in my Shadowverse sponsored series. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Take2 Arena mode. This is a mode in which you build a deck on the fly by taking 2 cards from a choice of 4, and you then play a series of 5 matches. And you play through all 5 matches in this, win or lose, and you get rewards based on how many matches you win at the end. The entry is either 1 ticket, which you get for free by doing the campaigns and through daily rewards and so on and so forth. I've done about 4 or 5 of these so far, and I've done about like 4 arena runs. And then you can also spend, alternatively, 150 of the in-game currency or 150 of the premium currency instead. I'm going to go ahead and use my last ticket. So before you start selecting cards, you get to select from one of 3 of the 7 random classes, so it'll randomly select 3 for you. Here we have Havencraft, Swordcraft, and Bloodcraft. I have the most experience with Bloodcraft. I also like it the most out of these 3. I did do a Havencraft run that I went 3 out of 5. That wasn't too bad. I think the best I've done was 4 out of 5 so far. I'm gonna go Bloodcraft. I do like the Bloodcraft action, and you guys haven't seen as much of that yet. So as you can see, you'll get 2 pairs of 2 cards, and you have to select 2. So there might be 2 really good cards, might be 2 really bad cards, and that makes the choice easy, but sometimes it might be a really good card paired with a bad card, and you go like, you have to kind of decide there. So we can take a look at each of these cards and see what they do. This one has Bane, can only attack enemy leaders and followers with Ward, so that's a pretty aggressive card. We have a Legendary here, a Bloodcraft Legendary. For the remainder of this match, you will not gain a play point at the start of your turn. For the remainder of this match, draw a card and deal 1 damage to enemy leader at the end of your turn. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Never played with that one before. Could be strong, not sure. Seems kind of strong. Blood Moon gives you Vengeance for while it's active on the field. And Spawn of the Abyss, another legendary. Ambush, whenever this follower attacks, deals 5 damage to enemy leader if Ambush is active for this follower. Last words, deal 5 damage to the enemy leader if Ambush is active for this follower. Wow, okay, so if it dies, you deal 5 damage, and when you attack, you do 5 damage. Otherwise, it's an 8 for 6, 7. It does seem less powerful than the other one. I'm gonna go for these guys. Seems pretty good to me. Okay, so we have Sleep Fang Vampire, a bit of a blocker with Life Link or a leeching effect. Disagreeable Demon, gain Ward if... this one's a pretty flexible card. It either becomes a defender if an enemy follower is in play when you need it. Otherwise, if no enemy follower is in play, it gets +2 and deals 2 damage to your leader, which is not always the worst thing on Bloodcraft because of that vengeance effect that kicks in when you have 10 life. Blood Pact is card draw with damage dealt to leader, and Assault Werewolf, which is another one of those pretty aggressive cards. I feel like this is kind of a better balanced play. I think I'm gonna go for this one here. I like the flexibility of Disagreeable Demon. Sleep Fang Vampire is okay. The card draw is always good, but we'll see how we go with the rest of the deck build. Okay, this one I'm a bit unsure about. Let's have a look. Labyrinth Devil. Evolve, destroy an enemy follower with Vengeance is active for you. So card removal in the mid to late game. Creature removal. Furtive Fangs, choose an allied neutral follower. So these ones limited to making sure you need to build a neutral deck. Whenever that follower attacks an enemy follower, destroy the enemy follower before it can deal any damage in return to until the end of the turn. So kind of soft, kind of gambly removal might not always be able to be used if you don't have a neutral follower out. So that'll depend on building a deck full of other neutral cards, which we haven't seen any yet. Score Lancer, deal 2 damage to an enemy follower if Vengeance is active for you. That's pretty good. You drop it in, potentially remove a smaller creature or deal some damage. And then you can evolve it and deal another 2 damage as well, which is actually pretty good. That seems pretty solid. Scarlet Sabre. Bane, which kills enemy creatures, deal 2 damage to enemy follower, then restore 2 defense to your leader. I quite like this pair. This seems really good. We do have to be aware of our mana curve, though. Razor Call is Claw is removal, as is Vampiric Kiss, so we have 2 removal cards there. Demonic Thrall, 2/2 Vengeance, if Vengeance is active for you. Okay. So it's a 6/5/6 or a 6/4/7/8 if you have Vengeance. That seems pretty good. Frogbat at the end of your turn. So this one builds up, but you do need to keep it alive. If you have a lot of ward creatures, this could be pretty good. I feel like this is a stronger call overall. 3 damage to an enemy, 2 damage to your leader. Restores 2 defense to your leader, 2 damage to an enemy follower. I'm gonna go with the Demonic Thrall. Explosion is like board clear. It's all followers though, but it is very expensive. It's kind of neutral board clear. Fortune Hunter, another neutral card. Evolves, gives you a Goblin Mage. It's cheap. We can straight up get a Goblin Mage here, which puts a follower into our hand, so a little bit of card advantage. Valkyrie's Spear is kind of weak. I thought these things would be pretty good, because in other games this sort of effect can be pretty strong, but this does occupy a space on the board, so I don't feel super strongly about the Valkyrie's Spear. I feel like probably this side, actually, even though Explosion is pretty expensive board wipe, it could be handy against like a Swordcraft enemy or something like that if we're falling behind. It's kind of that concept of, how does a card help you when you're behind? How does it help you when you're ahead? Explosion does not help you when you're ahead at all, but it does help you when you're behind. Fortune Unto is decent. I'm gonna go for this one. Let me know if you think I should have picked the other pair. So we have Removal. Also potentially board clear if enemies flooding with a lot of the same creature. That Furtive Fangs again. Baphomet fetches a creature from our deck. Pretty nice. I like that as a 2-drop. Clash, deal 1 damage to all enemy followers. I really like this pair. This is, I think, a pretty strong pair. I'm taking that. Also giving me a little bit more of that 2-drop that I think I need. Nightmare is an okay 2-drop that again is stronger if we have Vengeance, so it gets a little bit of mid-game potential. Moriana, recover 1 evolution point if Vengeance is active for you. That's a pretty strong effect, because you can play her down and then evolve her to kill an enemy as well, even if you've used all your evolve points, which can be pretty surprising for your enemy. 2/2 if Vengeance is active for you. No, I think I'm going to take this pair. I do want to get a little bit stronger earlier game as well, and I don't have any 4-drops currently either. Okay, we've got some neutrals here, and then we've got straight up hard removal, which I like, and a little bit of damage there. I think I'm going to take that pair. You want that hard removal. Removal, very, very good to get in this sort of like a drafting or sealed style play. What does this one do? Gain 1/0 and drain if an evolved allied follower is in play. Okay. So it's just a 2 for 2/2, a bear in Magic the Gathering terms, I believe that is. Otherwise, gets a little bit of extra strength in the mid game if you got Vengeance. Storm if Vengeance is active for you. Moriana is that one we just took earlier, and Razor Claw. Ooh, this is a tough call. This is a tough call. These both feel pretty good to me. I'm gonna go for this pair here. I like that evolution point gain and Razor Claw. Having a few of those in my deck, I don't mind at all. What have we got on this side? Draw a card, give 1/1 to another allied follower. So it gives you a little bit of card advantage and a weaker creature on the board, but it does ramp up one of your other creatures. Another Goblin Mage, some more hard removal, and ambush whenever another allied follower attack. Give that follower 1/0 until end of turn. That has actually been pretty annoying to play against, because it's got ambush, and if you never attack with it, it can never be destroyed, and it just keeps amping up your creatures as they attack. So if you're playing pretty aggressively, that works pretty well. I don't know if our deck supports that super well. I'm gonna try it out. We'll give it a go. Okay, Blood Pact and Sweet Fang Vampire. I have a few cards that fetch creatures, but I don't have too much actual card draw. What does the Brazen Demoness do though? At the end of your turn, gain 2/0 until 2 damage to your leader. That's regardless of whether you have Vengeance or not, so that could end up killing you. Could get pretty strong too though. A 3/7 stays alive really well. And the Dark General. Ooh. I feel like I have to go for that card draw though. Another 2-drop isn't gonna hurt. Okay, we'll try that. Ooh, this looks a little rough. Summon Forest Bats and deal damage to your leader. A little bit of kind of removal. Deal 1 damage. I think I'm gonna take the Flood Behemoth, even though I don't like the Furtive Fangs. This is that kind of choice. It's like 2 average-ish cards, 1 good card, and 1 kind of meh card. We'll see. Maybe it ends up working out. An Owlcat, which trades well with little 1-power enemies. Kind of meh. I guess it's alright. Another Fortune Hunter. All followers in play and gives ward to a bunch of your creatures, and Hamster gains power equal to the strongest enemy follower in play. I think I'm going to take this too here. Alright, we've got 2 more choices. Demon Key I really don't like very much. It fetches, it plays a creature from your hand, but you don't get any fanfare effects. Stolen Life, it's kind of like a soft-ish removal that ramps up one of your creatures. Crimson Purge, hard removal. Moriana, we've got 2 Moriana already in deck. She's pretty good, but I'm gonna go for this pair. We've got all the removal I think we need. We've got probably too much, if anything. And we've got another choice of legendaries here. Spawn of the Abyss. and Carabosse. Did we take Carabosse into selection 1? I actually can't remember if we did or not. Ooh, that's kind of important to know. Wait, we can look at our deck, that's right. That's good to know. Alright, we did take Carabosse. Yeah, you can go back and look at your deck at any point. Okay, so we have a copy of Carabosse already. This might be a stronger kind of like win condition. Phantom Cat, draw 2 cards, deal 2 damage to enemy leader for each neutral card drawn. Probably not going to get this effect happening much, but 2 card draw is still pretty decent on a 6 for 5/5. Destroy an enemy follower or amulet, gain stolen if vengeance is active for you. Ooh, but this seems so strong though. Ooh, I'm gonna flip a coin. I'm gonna flip a coin. I have a chocolate coin here. I'm gonna flip, and I'm gonna go for this one. I didn't actually call which I was gonna do. I just, you know, flip a coin to help you decide. Okay, so that's our card selection done. Let's jump into the first match though. As you can see, 5 matches. Based on how many you win, it upgrades your rewards that you get at the end. It's pretty easy to make back the money you invest, because you'll get a card pack and then an amount of gold. And it's also pretty easy to make a bit of like extra gold on the side as well. So it's pretty easy to kind of end up in the positive from playing this, and you get to play a pretty fun game mode. I love sealed and drafting and Magic the Gathering, so I love these kind of like arena modes where you have to build a deck on the fly, and it always plays out pretty differently, right? And it's also great if you don't have like a big collection of cards yet. You get to play on like an even playing ground with people where the only difference is skill and, you know, how you build your deck. Obviously a bit of RNG in terms of what cards you get, but yeah, there's a fair bit of skill involved in terms of picking and building your deck and then considering what other people might build. Up against Swordcraft first. We will be going first. I don't have too many 1-drops, so it's not going to be super useful. I'm actually going to keep this hand. This hand looks pretty good. We've got 2 2-drops and this 4-drop that ramps up our creatures if they're still alive. So that could be decent. I have to pass turn 1 though. Kind of would have wanted to go second, I think, with this deck. We'll see how it plays out. Alright, there's our 2-drop. I'm going to play Baphomet to fetch another creature. We have a Razorry Claw to clear up one of her creatures. I've found it's really important against Swordcraft to try and keep their creature count low. The more stuff they have on the board, the more dangerous they become, because they got a lot of like synergizing, buffing kind of effects going on. So we'll just attack face here, play our Nightmare. Although she gets an additional vengeance effect, it's not worth like not playing her. We want the 2-drop on the board now. So this thing gets ambushed, so it's gonna be able to trade if it wants to. Looks like it gets ambushed each turn as well, so kind of annoying, but not a big deal. We will play our ambush creature now, I think. Whenever another allied follower attacks, give that follower +1. That's going to be pretty good for us. Whew. Strong aggression right off the bat there. Pretty happy with that. Whew. That's tasty. A little bit of extra damage there. Okie dokie. Getting a nice 6 damage in on turn 4. Goblin Leader goes for the evolution to try and kill one of our creatures. Yeah, it's okay. I can finish it off with a Razorry Claw as well. This guy summons a goblin at the end of each turn. I think I will Razorry Claw here, although I could play... Ooh, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna go for the Fortune Hunter.
Beautiful, powerful, and cute to boot.
Evolve the Fortune Hunter. It can survive a goblin. And I can put my Goblin Mage down as well, which also trades efficiently with this. I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, we could attack with the one drop, but I'm gonna hold off on that and keep it alive for now. I'm gonna keep pushing the aggression in this match. Get a nice fast win in this first game.
You and I, Knight. My sword brings hope. It won't be long now.
Luminous Knight evolves. I think that boosts the other creatures, so they'll be able to trade a little more efficiently now. Okay, well, that's alright, that's alright. We can Razorry Claw this now. We also have Carabosse. We'll be stuck at 6 play points if we do, but we are kind of playing pretty aggressively here. What do we got? We've got some Sweet Fang Vampires. We've got a Phantom at 6. You know, we don't have too many things that cost more than 6. I got that 1 8-drop, so I don't really have any 7-drops, so you know what? That's not a bad thing. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Then we're gonna go super aggressive with this thing. Trade with the evolution there. The evolution allowing us to attack the enemy creature. Good stuff. If you caught my last game, you probably know the basics of the game at this point. I'm actually going to have a face with this creature here. She might be able to kill it, but we're being aggressive as possible here, and that extra damage, those extra points of damage could be the deciding factor, so I'm going for it. We have a Razor Claw to remove any annoying creatures. The 8/6 is going to be difficult to kill, even with an evolution. Bane works, though. Bane is a solid counter. We do at least kill that creature, though, so that's okay. The good thing is her effects continue even if she dies. So she just died, but it's not actually a big deal. We still deal that additional damage and draw cards. So we have this Phantom which draws 2 cards for us. We currently have 8 in hand. That'll actually cause problems for my hand currently. I could dump some stuff on the board maybe here. I'll play Moriana. I get an evolution point. Hold on. Oh, I don't have Vengeance. I'm on 19. That's fine. Whatever. That's fine. We're in pretty good shape here. I think we want to flood the board, go wide, so that it's harder for her to put up enough blockers to defend, and we can start to get some attackers out. She has 1 evolution point, so she'll probably try and kill something here. It'll be interesting to see whether she goes for the 3/3 or Ephemera here. Okay, this has Rush, so it can attack even without the evolution point. It does destroy that. And the other creature there evolves the Knight and goes for the kill on the Sweetfang Vampire as well. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. We'll see whether that being stuck at 6 play points ends up killing us. Flood Behemoth, Clash, deal 1 damage to all enemy followers. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Can also play that Phantom Cat, but we're at 8 cards in hand still. I'm gonna have a hard time kind of playing all the cards out of my hand. Yeah, there's not too much I can do here. Bane, Fair 2 damage to enemy follower, then restore 2 defense to your leader. We can kill this guy. She doesn't have another evolution point, so it should be pretty unlikely to be able to kill it. Then I can use this Bane to kill something. So, a pretty solid shot at a 2-for-1 there. Every turn, we're chewing it down. This is good, I like this. This is cool. I like that card. I wonder if that card effect stacked. I think I ended up, did I end up, no I didn't choose 2. I wonder if it does stack though. Whether you deal 2 damage each turn and draw a crap load of cards. I have too many cards in hand now. What have we got? We've got a Disagreeable Demon, gain ward if an enemy follower is in play. We can just straight up kill this guy though. Which I will do. And then let's see what we can do here. We'll get this guy out, I think. And he should help clear up anything else. And then we can go for the kill. I'm at max. We are going to burn a card next turn, but I mean, this is a good problem to have. I have a very stacked hand right now. Maybe I should have been a little bit more aggressive in the last couple turns. Instead of clearing up the creatures, just go face. Because I have 20 life right now. Gains a shielding effect, gets a couple attacks in. Whew. What is this card, man? That's a fancy card. Burn a card there. Enhance can't be damaged until the end of a turn. Can attack 2 times per turn. I see. I think I am going to kill that.
So this is the end.
Okay, so if we play this, we get +2 and deal 2 damage to ourselves now. We can also just play the Phantom. We will be burning cards if we do that, though. I think I'm going to play the Disagreeable Demon and try and empty my hand a little bit. Yeah, empty our hand a little bit there. She's going down, man. She's going down. We just have so much stuff to play. Our card advantage is just going to keep picking up. Storm, Bane, and Ward. Whew, that's a big creature. Holy moly. Good thing I have this thing. Woo! Jeez. Oh, man. What a game. That was pretty good. I think that was some solid aggressive action right there. I think that was a pretty solid win. You know, this deck might be pretty good. We'll see how it goes in the later matches, but that went pretty well. I kind of like that. It felt worth playing that 6-drop though. I think that was pretty good. Alright, match 2 is up. Let's see who up against. We're up against Swordcraft once again. Are we going first or second this time? Second this time. I think I like that. I think I like that for this deck. I think the Fortune Hunter is not so good in this opening hand. This feels a little slow. Yeah, so yeah, it's a bit of a slow start, but you know, if we can get to 6 and draw that card again, that'd be pretty nice. Man, that's a pretty strong legendary. Locks you at the same play points you're at, but I mean, if your deck is built in a way that's not a big deal. I mean, you can potentially play less per turn. I mean, if you have 10 play points, you can play like a 4-drop and a 6-drop. But I mean, you just have cards for days, though. You have so many choices and options. With the amount of removal I have in my deck and a few decently strengthed aggressive cards, I think that works out pretty well. Then it skips a turn after some deliberation. We don't have anything to play turn 1 for us. We have that 3 evolution points this time for going second, though. Some little 1/1s come up on the board. Sweet Fang Vampire will mop those up nicely. And if they decide to go face, I'll just heal that back after I attack them and clear up their little creatures. There is a danger that these become buffed in this next turn, though. 3 damage removal. That's fine. We have Angel this time, which can kill one of those creatures. I think it's the better play, too. Clear up one of those creatures. They can't trade both of my creatures into this one now, so we have the 2/2 on the board. Let's see what she's got to play here. A Goblin Leader. It's a bit of a problem. I think I'm going to want to Razor Claw that. Although I can evolve something. Baphomet will survive a trade with the Goblin Leader and fetch a card for me. And then I have enough to play a Razor Claw as well, but I don't really need to if I do that. Is this neutral? This is neutral. The Fighting Fangs doesn't help a lot, though. I think I will... you know what? Yeah, I'll play the Baphomet. I wonder if it'd be worth kind of holding on to it. I'm playing the Razor Claw instead. I'll get those extra creatures in hand for next turn, though. Kill the Goblin Leader, mop up this guy, and we'll hold on to the rest of our cards for now. Got that Razor Claw, could help, you know, a lot of kind of smaller creatures in Swordcraft, so Razor Claw could be pretty helpful. She's going to evolve this. Yeah, going for the evolution there. That 1 damage is a bit unfortunate, but that happens. Okay. Frog gains Ambush, not a big deal. Okay, what do we got? Bane can only attack enemies, leader, and followers with ward. He would want to trade into that. He doesn't have like the best trades, but we could also Razor Claw and just clear that up. We also have the Fortune Hunter, which puts the Goblin Mage. Fortune Hunter turns into a 5/6, which will just survive to be able to killed by one of these, but we do get the Goblin Mage. Goblin Mage is a 2/2 that'll cost 0 thanks to this effect. Few choices. We can't clear it. We're giving up board control if we do this. Opponent doesn't have a ward in play. I'm gonna play the Fortune Hunter. Evolve it. Kill off the 4/2. And gain the Goblin Mage. That feels like the best play for board control here. I feel like in a bit of a better solid. I mean, he has to trade the 2 creatures or drop an evolved creature or rush creature or something on the board, so we'll see what they have. Swordcraft does seem to have a lot of rush, though, I've noticed. So always in danger of losing a creature like that. You get used to trading a lot of creatures in this. There's a strong ward getting played down, so the Master will probably be the play to counter that. Then again, it is just a 5/1 at the moment. What have we got? We're down to 14 lives, so we're getting closer to Vengeance range here. I want to try and keep the Flood Behemoth alive. I think I might play a few creatures down here. Do I want to play the Blood Pact and go into Vengeance? Slightly risky play here, but that does give Nightmare, turn it into a 4/2. I think I will do that. 2 cards. Got another Razor Claw. We'll play Nightmare down as a 4/2, because we just got that Vengeance active, taking advantage of that mechanic. Our life total is obviously a little dangerous now, but hopefully we can take advantage of that. Okay, fetching some cards. Another ward creature. This guy's gonna keep pinging me for 1 damage unless I can put a ward down myself. We got Mariana to recover an evolution point. Don't need that at the moment. We could turn this into a 7-5. And then trade the Goblin Mage with it. Otherwise, I can play down the Flood Behemoth and attack with it. It deals 1 damage to all followers on Clash. It will survive and at least get a second Clash, which would probably clear out both of these creatures. Maybe the Flood Behemoth is the way to go. Alright, I'll try the Flood Behemoth. We'll evolve him. And go for the Clash here. 1 damage to all. And then we can go face with these two, I think. Yeah, I think I'll go face with these two. I want to start putting some damage on the board there. Okay, I think we're in this. Thinking. Alright, so we've got an Explosion. Not going to be handy for us in this position. Can attack up to 14 times. What the? Can't attack the enemy leader. Wow! Unfortunately, that Clash effect screwed him. He got a little bit overeager there. What the fuck? So that creature can attack up to 14. He just quits. He just quits. Oh god, that was so good. Oh, that was so good. Oh my god. So he played down the creature, can attack 14 times per turn. Attacks, clears up 2 of my creature, goes to clash with the other creature, forgets about the clash effect that deals 1 damage. He had 1 life left, lost all these creatures. Just quits. Oh my god, that was glorious. I should have foreseen this. Yeah. Oh, okay, that was pretty good. A little bit of an unexpected way to win, but nonetheless, worked pretty well. Oh, I've never seen that card before. It attacks 14 times. I mean, it's obviously just kind of like for flavor because there's you can have like 5 creatures on the board, so it's not gonna come into play very often. Wow, very interesting match. We got some Runecraft this time. No, it's not gonna be a string of 5 Swordcrafts, thankfully. So Runecraft, known for playing combinations of spells, though it could also be Earth Elemental style thing. This hand is not very good. Gonna go and get rid of that. It's not much better. It's not much better. Bit of a slow start for us here. We're going first, just draw the 1 card. Get a Sweet Fang, that's something at least. Sweet Fang and Razor can buy us time, so we'll see what happens. Do I even just want to go for card draw? I might even just go for card draw first. Okay. Razor and another Moriana. Too many Morianas.
These are my best work.
Okay. Draw a card, yada yada, okay. 2 Rosary Claws. I just play the Sweet Fang down. Not like I can trade here or anything, but I'll hold another Rosary Claw for now. Not too worried about this card. Goes for 1 damage in the trade. Yeah. Looks like we got some like Earth stuff going on, Earth Sigils. So these Earth Sigils, Runecraft plays down and then plays creatures that consume them, or spells that consume them, to gain extra effects. We have Evolution next turn, our opponent has Evolution next turn. Did survive. Oof. We don't get the Vengeance effect for Moriana here. She's just a 4 for 3/3. Otherwise, we just have Nightmare. I have some Razor Claws, but I don't really want a Razor Claw to 2/1. I'll play a Moriana down just to get a 3/3 on the board. It feels a little dirty, but we'll hold on to the other one maybe if we can. She might just go for the Evolve and trade efficiently here even. But I want something on the board at this point. We'll see what that Earth Sigil ends up being cracked for as well. Tough start, tough start. We'll see what we can do though. I mean, we had kind of like an unexpected sudden win in the last match. See what we can do. 4/5 ward. Okay. I might be candidate for a Razor Claw. I mean, I could evolve the Nightmare, but it won't survive. We have an Owl Cat, which just trades. Feels like a bit of a waste of an evolution point. I think a Razor Claw. I'm actually just going to play the Owl Cat down. The Owl Cat won't do anything except trade here if she wants to trade. She might just go face, though, at this point. Oh, we're going to have to try and gain control of this situation soon. Oof, so many small removal spells. Not very good for me against the creatures I'm playing at the moment. Oh, I'm drawing my big, juicy removal that I don't really want. 2 points off Vengeance. Gain 2/2 if Vengeance is active for you. I mean, I could play it down now as a 5/6, which could be pretty decent. We also get Moriana's evolution stuff pretty soon. You know what? I'm going to play the Nightmare and evolve it, actually. And buy time for the next turn. Plus, we got an extra evolution point back once Vengeance goes active. Do I even just want to go face here? What's going to put me onto... I mean, Razory Claw can put me under Vengeance. I will clear the creature out then, because I can get Vengeance myself with Razory Claw. We'll hold on to... I know I can play Moriana this turn, but I'm going to hold on until Vengeance is active. I'm pretty sure it's going active in this match pretty soon, so... Got a Wind Blast there to kill a creature. Sector. Alright, we're on 7. Angel of the Wind does not kill that. Razory Claw does. Puts us on Vengeance, but we can't play the Demonic this turn, but we can play Moriana. Moriana can't evolve if we do that, though. Well, I mean, there's no reason to evolve her, at least. That's okay, though. I'll do that and play Moriana. Vengeance is active, so we get an extra evolution point. Okay, really slow, kind of rough start here. I'm just hoping my enemy is gonna, like, dump all their mana into some, like, big creatures that they're super keen on here, because I got some removal ready for that. Kind of the worst thing happened, a bunch of small creatures. Which is not what I wanted. On the bright side, Demonic Thralls should mop up some of those. I also have a Baphomet here. Angel of the Wind also clears out some, but then I can't play the Demonic Thrall. Ooh, I think I'm gonna play the Angel of the Wind into a Baphomet and see what I get. And then we can evolve a creature here to clear out one of theirs. Okay, Mastema can only attack. Alright, that's a pretty aggressive creature. I'm gonna use one of my evolution points here. What does this thing do on dying? Summon 2 Goblin... wait, put a Goblin King in your hand. Okay. If I kill this, he can't, like, outright kill the creature with this 2/1. He does have 1 evolution point remaining, though. Or she does, I should say. No, I don't know the opponent of my actual... like, the gender of my actual opponent. Rite of Exorcism. Okie dokie. Alright, she's got that Goblin King, which is strong for her. Okay, we have a Flood Behemoth. Clash, deal damage to all followers. Pretty good. That worked pretty well for us not last time, though putting down the big creature here might be the play. Otherwise, we have Mastema here. Alright, I'm going to play the Demonic Thrall. Big 7/8 on the field. Going to put the fear into our opponent. We've maintained this 10 life total for a while here, but we're going to have to find some, like, way to get an advantage here. 1 billion clay golems. Okay. This is a little rough. I'm having trouble dealing with this, like, go wide kind of stuff going on from my opponent right now. Just all these 2/2s. I mean, he can deal 10 damage with those next turn, so that is kind of very, very worrying. We're gonna have to play something and evolve. I want to try and kill as much as I can here, I think. Mastema can't attack my opponent and opponent's creatures, though. I mean, I can use Dance of Death, but it deals... well, that deals 2 damage to enemy leader. I thought it was me for a second there. Carabosse is not a big deal now, because we're not going to lose out on any play points. Could be pretty good. Alright, I'm going to play Carabosse down. Evolve it. Clear out 2 of these 2/2s, so small as damage as possible is coming through to me. So I can do up to... our opponent can do up to 6 damage to us next turn. 2 damage to enemy follower, then restore 2 defense later. That could be really good for us. Let's see. 2 damage to an enemy follower, restore 2 defense to your leader. Looks like he's gonna trade. Alright, that's probably like the best thing I could have hoped for here. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's see what they play now. There's their Goblin King. Turns into a 7-7. We'll just straight up trade here. Opponent's very worried about those big creatures. I think they should have been more aggressive at this point, to be honest. But we'll see. We'll see how this plays out. I don't have an enemy follower target for that now. Probably taking this opportunity to play down the Flooded Behemoth, probably, and just like a Sweet Fang Vampire, maybe. And then next turn I can potentially get a Clash to clear up any like little creatures they throw down. I think we're starting to eke out an advantage here. I'm feeling a bit better now. I was pretty worried for a while there. But I think I'm in a pretty decent spot, and I've got that effect, dealing 1 damage each turn and drawing an extra card for us. So that's pretty good. That was a mistake. Another opponent forgetting about that Clash effect. Whoopsie, gotta read those cards. No more evolution points from our opponents. I have a Dance of Death here to get rid of this 5/5. Otherwise, I could play Mastermind down. Can't attack this turn though, no evolution points. And we'll just kill it, I think. Do I want to kill this creature here? It does kind of lower my... Yeah, I think I want to kill the creature. I gotta keep in mind that I'm pretty on edge here. My opponent could just have some straight up burn spells. We lose Vengeance here by doing that, but I don't think we need it for anything at the moment. So, we're all good. Oh, I could've used the Scarlet. Oh, man. Alright, I'll play the Mastermind down then. If our opponent tries to defend with any wards. There's that Explosion I could've used much earlier in the game. Thanks, stupid egg. You could've come out much earlier. Would've been very handy. One of those board full of 2/2s. Would've been nice to just play him down. Do-do-do-do, okay, 4/3. Kills my Clash creature from the Earth right there. Okay, yeah, enter the battlefield. When it's played, consumes an Earth Sigil to deal 3 damage. Got it. I can't be like super aggro on just going face here unless I burn my points to kill these creatures like this. I have the Bane if I need it, so I'm gonna kind of hinge on that here. Oh man, oh no, whoops. I meant to play the Fortune Hunter, not that one. Whoops. Oh well. It's another Bane creature. Oh, yes. Very nice. Good stuff. I was pretty worried in that game. I didn't think we were gonna pull that one out, but we got it. We got it in the end. I was very worried in that early game, but it looks like our opponent ran out of steam, whereas we just kept picking up steam very slowly. So that was a pretty good match. That was a pretty good one. 3 wins, pressure's on now. Oh no, when I get to this point, I can start getting nervous. I'm like, oh, can we get to the... Now I'm like, I'm not gonna get the 5 wins, man. The juicy 5 wins, I want it. Alrighty, match 4. Oh, I'm getting nervous now. We got some more Swordcraft action. It's about 3rd Swordcraft in this one. Okay, Baphomet's okay. The Fortune Hunter is not a great start. I think I'll just trade these 2 off. Yeah, that's not much better. Well, we got a bit of card draw in hand, so that's something at least. 30 Fangs, an Explosion in my opening hands? Ugh. Ugh. Alright. I mean, Explosion, maybe our opponent's flooded with 3 3s on the board at turn 7. Could be handy. Let's play the Baphomet down. Do we fetch a Phantom Cat? Alright, Phantom Cat's okay. Except I think I've already drawn some of my neutral stuff. Okay, the 2/2. Gain 1/1 Bane if there are 3 more enemy followers in play. I think we just trade and play the Blood Pact. Draw some more cards. Okay, getting a lot of kind of like steam around turn 6 and 5, but not much until then. Not much at all. What is this thing? 15 countdown. Whenever an allied follower comes into play, subtract 1 from this amulet's countdown. Last words, give 1/1 and storm to all allied Swordcraft followers. Alright, so he's trying to win on turn 15, or less after he plays followers. Okay then, I have literally nothing to do this turn. I have nothing to say about that, I'm just going to applaud. Put an ultimate carrot in your hand. Ooh, the carrot combo with that could be good, because you can play a carrot basically every turn if I kill it. Alright, now we've got some creatures we can play at least, and we have our evolution point. Fortune Hunter with the evolution, probably the way to go, so I can actually get some cards to play. Ba 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 ba. Puts a 5/6 on the board for us as well. Play down our Goblin Mage. And we get a Sweet Fang Vampire. We're actually at max cards in hand. Can't have done much about that though. I still think that was the best thing to do. Okay. It'd be pretty funny if this procs when there's no creatures on the board for our opponent. Oh, is it in hand as well? All allied Swordcraft followers. Doesn't say in hand. Ultimate Carrot evolves into that terrifying thing right there. I mean, he traded nothing for a creature, but he did trade the evolution point, so that still kind of is something for us, I guess. I gotta get rid of some cards out of hand. I could play Carabosse. I want to go for the quicker win before this thing happens. That could be alright. Hand's very full right now. What else can I do? I can Razory Claw, I can Sweet Fang, and I can get rid of this card just by putting it on my follower. Just to get rid of it. Maybe I'll wait one more turn for Carabosse. I'm gonna wait one more turn for Carabosse. Sweet Fang. I'll hold on to the furtive. I can play it next turn if I need to. We're not going to be at full hand size at least. Opponent's building up a bit of a hand of cards too. Maybe getting ready to take advantage of this thing for a big final push. Counts down to 7. I think that's going to proc in like 3 turns based on the current rate of play. I guess I'll do this. Kill the stupid carrot. I mean, maybe killing the carrot is not even worth it. I'll attack with a Sweet Fang. I think I want to try and get my life total pretty high because things are going to happen soon. I'm going to take a lot of damage pretty soon. I might save my vengeance cards until that point. So I will go Carabosse here. Carabosse. There's no point to evolving anything. Yep. Alright. Spawn of the Abyss. Oh, that's a shame. I'm never going to be able to play that. Oh well, that's the risk I take. I got 1 card in my deck that I can't play after I play Carabosse, basically. So, that's just the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. Not much I can do about that one. So, I expect our opponent to dump 2 to 3 creatures here, which means in 2 turns, Castle in the Sky is going to proc. Although, actually, maybe on the next turn after this one. Because if he plays like a couple creatures down now, we want to try and clear the board as much as possible then. Lest he go for kind of a kill move here. He doesn't have like the biggest creatures on the board though, so that's something. I don't have any. Do I have any wards? I don't think I have any wards. A ward would be pretty good to have down on that turn. Worst comes to worst, like an explosion. That'll kill this thing as well, I think. I think the ambush just stops it from being targeted. Opponent's trading off quite a bit here. I could play an explosion just to get rid of the... Problem is you can play enough creatures down to attack pretty heavy next turn, which is a little concerning. What's the best thing I can do here then? I really got to play around this. I mean, maybe just killing as many of his creatures right now and then just hoping to survive that next turn. Ooh, it's gonna be tough, guys. It's gonna be tough. Oof. Then again, if I leave these things on the board, he can't get too many more creatures out, and he'll be attacking with only... Okay, so this will be 2 damage and 3 damage, so that'll be 5 damage, plus another who knows how much. I mean, we might... Maybe just leaving them on the board is the way to go. Get as many creatures out as possible. Alright, I think I'm just gonna get as many creatures down as possible then. Wasted the Vengeance effect, but that's okay. 2 damage to face. Alright, so it should count down to 3 for him here. And then you'll probably be able to play... You might not be able to play enough creatures even. It might not happen this turn. I don't think he can play enough creatures. I think we're okay. This could be alright. Yeah, no, he's gearing up for next turn then. That means it's probably gonna, if he plays one more creature, it'll actually count down at the start of his next turn, which means he can't get like a bunch of surprise creatures out. I think he's not taking advantage of this thing about to activate. He had an interesting clock on the board, but I don't think it's gonna work out for them. I think we might be okay, guys. I mean, these games have been pretty varied and interesting. Yeah, these creatures aren't, oh, it procs there, okay. But he's already attacked. That was probably like, he's already attacked. That was it. It just procced and did nothing. I think that did nothing, right? Last words, yeah, it procced and did nothing. Wow. I feel like that was a bit of a misplay. Okay, we're gonna be okay. Alright, we still have to play sensibly here. Deal 2 damage to enemy follower, restore 2 defense to your leader. We can use that to get rid of something here. That might be the go. What else do we have? Fanfare. We don't have the vengeance for that. Deal 2 damage to the leader, yada yada. Yeah, I don't want to play the explosion, so I think we play the Scarlet here. Fanfare. I'll kill the carrot, I guess. And I'll kill this. Go face with this. Maybe I should have traded and gone face with the more damage. Do I want to evolve this and kill the other creature? Might as well. Not forgetting any. Hopefully, I wasn't forgetting any evolved creatures in my hand that I wanted to keep. I don't think so. Yeah, nothing. All right, cool. We're all good. All right, I got some pretty good cards in hand. I think we're in good shape. I was a bit worried, but our opponent really just kind of like screwed up that countdown timer entirely. I mean, they could have at least gotten a really strong attack this turn if they had not played one extra creature. It would have counted down at the start of turn, all the creatures out on board, although I probably would have tried to clear up the board, so maybe they should have like bided their time and waited an extra turn so they could get a stronger set of plays down, try and trade some of their creatures off so they can refill the board back up and then get a big attack in, but yeah. Difficult card to take advantage of. If it works, it's going to work really well for a one-turn kill, but didn't work out here though. The carrot's going big. The cat's a juicy carrot right there. That's a juicy carrot. Okay, how much damage do I have on the board? I have 6 damage on the board. Do I have... If I play this, I do 8 damage to my enemy, my opponent. I don't think I have anything else that can deal another 2 damage this turn, though. Yeah. I mean, 8 damage to my opponent, and it kills a creature, and he only has, like, 3 damage on the board. I think that's still the right way to go, though. Go face. Face is the place. Oh, and that one, I forgot about that 1 extra damage, too. So close. I mean, we got this in the bag at this point, right? I'd be very impressed if they can pull out 19 damage this turn. Or mop up all of my creatures. I don't have any direct damage. Yeah, I don't have any direct damage here. He enhances that. He can mop up my creatures here, but he's gonna die at the end of next turn anyway, from that 1 damage effect, so I'd say it's in the bag. Should I just end my turn without playing anything? I'm doing it. There we go. No need to play any other cards. Oh, the 1 damage did the trick. Alright, that was a pretty cool game. Pretty interesting. We're actually 4 wins. Oh, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. Final match is on. It's in the lava. Pressure's on here. Uh-oh, I'm nervous, guys. Surely I won't get 5 wins, right? Surely. Okay. Demonic Thrall, Vengeance effect. Evolve effect is okay. I'm gonna trade off, though. Alright, that's okay. That's pretty decent. I've had worse. I've had worse in this run. Turn 1 for us, nothing. Shame, I would have liked turn 2 on this one, I think. No 1-drops to really take advantage of that turn 1, but we do get to set the pace here with, I think, a Nightmare. More damage on the board. Probably Disagreeable Demon next turn. We'll see what our opponent plays, because that'll depend on whether we Disagreeable Demon or not. Opponent plays nothing, so we'll go full aggro mode with the Disagreeable Demon then. Goes up to 4 damage, 2 damage to us, 2 damage to our opponent. Okay, it's a solid opener. I'm surprised our opponent hasn't played anything yet. I think Swordcraft would have plenty of 2-drops, at least. 3-drop comes out, it's a 2-3. We probably want to kill that. I'm like getting nervous, so I'm like, oh, let's play greedy and do 6 to face. I mean, maybe that's not the worst thing in the world. You know what? I'm doing it. This might be the greedy thing. Maintaining board control against Swordcraft is probably the wiser choice, but I'm just gonna go wide and super aggro here. I mean, we might just have like this steamroll of the final game, which after the epic games we've had in this series would be a little disappointing, if anything. But I'll tell you what, I would take the 5 wins. I'd take it. I haven't got 5 wins yet, so I want to see what that 5 win reward is. Can attack 2 times per turn, so he gets to kill 2 creatures here. We'll lose his though, unless he kills Sweet Fang. It decides to go for a Sweet Fang to maintain the Bane creature. Not bad, not bad. Can we kill it? I mean, we can kill it with Dance of Death. That seems like a bit of a waste though. Probably just trade the Sweet Fang, play Angel of the Word, deal 1 damage, trade the Sweet Fang, kill that jerk. And then just call it a turn. Alright, so we got some creatures that we can kind of push out, and then Demonic Thrall, which is not going to have the fanfare effect. Still 5/6 though. 2 damage from the Dance of Death plus removal against anything that's scary that comes out. I don't have a lot of cards in hand though. Opponent has a pretty strong hand of cards right now, 6 cards. I mean, they could all be garbage, but they could also be massive drops. Goes for the 2 damage to face. I'm gonna let myself go down a little bit because Vengeance would be helpful right now. Well, I won't have any choice in the matter because it just straight up kills me anyway. Does that deal 2 damage on an evolution, does it? Destroy it, just straight up destroy. Wow, okay. Do I just Dance of Death and pass turn? No, I should evolve. I should evolve. That's the right play. Do you want a fancy evolve? 5/6 can kill. Goblin Mage. Yeah. Baphomet helps fetch just another creature, so yeah, that could be alright. Looks like our play points are going to go up beyond 6 this game, since we haven't drawn that other legendary yet. Carabosse, isn't it? Carabosse. 2 damage will trade with the 5/2 for sure, right? You'd imagine. I'm sure they're a little nervous about their 12 life, so. Summon a Knight. That's not too scary. That's not too scary either. Okay. We've got Moriana. We don't have Vengeance though to proc that, so we might hold off on the Moriana. If I put the Owlcat down, it can just kill these creatures. Demonic Thrall, no. I think Baphomet first for the card draw. See what we get, because we might get a nice 5-drop. We got a Flood Behemoth, so we'll hold on to that for now. I'll play the Owlcat. Destroy the enemy follower if its attack is 1. You know what? I'm going to evolve the Owlcat. That's what an evolved Owlcat looks like. Slightly larger Owlcat. And now it can't be killed by those 1/1s, so that's something. You'll probably kill this instead. Okay, this seems okay. I got some decent creatures to drop now. Flood Behemoth is pretty good. Pretty damn good. Will he try and trade with the Owlcat? Let's see if our opponent reads the card. I think they're reading the card right now. They're looking at the card. They're like, wait a minute. If I attack with this 1/1, it's just, my creature's just gonna die. Wait a minute. Wait just a minute. I should definitely do this instead. That was alright, that was a much smarter play. Well played. Okay. I could just use the explosion. I don't know about that. I can't evolve and go for the clash. I'm gonna lose my 2/2 if I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna play Dance of Death. I'm gonna kill this thing. 2 damage to face, gets him down to 6, makes them feel nervous. We have an explosion if he floods. We have Moriana. We have a few vengeance effects here, but we're not anywhere near vengeance right now. I mean, if we just let our opponent attack us for a turn and play a Blood Pact, we'll get down to vengeance. I think I'm gonna play the explosion, followed by a Blood Pact. Actually, probably the Blood Pact first would be a good idea. Always play card draw first. We got Carabosse, that's pretty good. That could help us seal out the game, if we're having any sort of awkwardness here. Ambush 3/3s. Shame I didn't have the explosion for those guys. I think we get Carabosse, because you'd probably be like, I want to kill that 6/6, otherwise it's going to hit me for 6. What do you reckon? Yeah. You know what? I think so. And if he decides to go face, I drop down into Vengeance, and then I follow up with some big plays. Some big juicy plays. I'm going to put Ephemera down, just to make him even more nervous. Alright, 1 damage to our opponent, an extra card draw for us, a Razor Claw. This is looking good. Carabosse has been an excellent card. I'm so happy I picked that card. Whew, what a card. That is juicy. I don't own that in my collection currently. I'll have to find out which set that's from and try and get it. Though that said, the new set comes out in 2 days, the new expansion, so we'll have a bunch of new cards to have a look at then and chase after. I'll probably, if you guys have enjoyed this Take-2 run, let me know, and I'll probably maybe see about doing a Take-2 run when the next expansion comes out. Or maybe just do some more, because this has been super fun for me. He's going wide, man. He's going too wide. One of the creatures fell in the lava. Evolves into a 5/5. Doesn't evolve into a 6/6. Deals 5 damage. Trades off. That's fine. I still got this. He's got a lot of stealth creatures down. I'm into vengeance mode. Okay. We have enough damage to do a play here. I have enough damage to do a play. I think it's Mariana to get the evolution point, which leaves me 6 for either a Flood Behemoth with the Clash effect, which could be pretty good here. I can evolve the Flood Behemoth, clear up a creature. I'm in a bit of danger though, actually. If I'm not careful, I might throw this away. Scarlet deals 2 damage with the Fanfare and restores 2 defense to my leader. It removes the Vengeance effect, but maybe that's actually a better play. I can't kill this though. I can like hit one of these and then kill it, and then evolve Scarlet to kill the other one, and then then there's 5 damage on the board and I'll be at 11. That's probably the safest play. I'm gonna play safe here because I'm actually really nervous about throwing away the 5 wins. I almost got a little bit gung-ho there, and then I was like, oh, hold on, my opponent actually has like 11 damage on the board. Okay. Makes me a little nervous. Okay, I'm gonna evolve our creature here. Kill the other 3/3. Alright. If our opponent goes face and not able to kill us this turn, then we win. If they trade for creatures, they buy a little bit more time, but we're in a pretty good position. He puts a ward up, so he decides to trade for creature. Goes 2 damage to the face. Okay, Squall Lancer deals 2 damage to an enemy follower. I can clear up the 2/1, or I can trade to kill that creature. I also have another Moriana for another evolution. Ooh, yeah. Moriana for the evolution. The Squall Lancer, 2 damage here. And, hold on. I win. I win. I win. Yes! I win! I got this. I almost didn't calculate the lethal there, but that's lethal because ba-ba-da-ba, 1 damage. Yes. Oh yes. So good. Oh my god, my first ever 5 win, and it was for you guys here on YouTube. Let's see what our rewards are, and then I'm curious to see how much you get for the 5 wins. Oh my god, that was juicy as. Redeem rewards, 5 wins, epic looking chest. Looks like we get a Tempest of the Gods card pack and 280 rupees. Not bad, that is just under 2 more arena entrances. So we got the card packs worth 100 or 150. I think they're worth 100 gold each. So 100 gold each, so we got 380 gold there for 150 gold cost. Not bad, not bad. Well guys, that was a hell of an arena run. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys would like to see more of this action or have suggestions for the Shadowverse content you'd like to see, then let me know. Shoutouts to Side Games and Shadowverse for the sponsorship. That's gonna be it for now. I'm ZiggyD, and thank you very much for watching. Naturally, I had to flip that card back for you guys. Oh, oh baby. Oh, Belphegor, nice, nice. There you go.